Are you tired of feeling spiritually disconnected, longing for meaning in a world that often feels empty and devoid of purpose? Do you yearn for a deeper connection with yourself, with others, and with something greater than your everyday existence? If you're watching this video, you've likely felt this quiet restlessness at some point in your life. That persistent sense that there must be more to existence than the relentless pursuit of material comfort and fleeting pleasures. Perhaps you've dabbled in various spiritual practices without finding a routine that truly resonates with your soul. Or maybe you've recently undergone significant changes in your life, leaving you questioning your beliefs and values. Whatever brings you to this point, know that you're not alone. Millions of people worldwide are on similar quests, seeking to infuse their lives with deeper meaning, connection, and purpose. But what if I told you that the transformation you seek doesn't lie in distant lands or esoteric rituals, but is woven into the very fabric of your everyday existence? What if spirituality isn't something you find, but something you create moment by moment through simple yet powerful habits? Today, I want to share with you the 5 spiritual habits that have revolutionized my life and continue to guide me on my journey. They are rooted in the profound truths I've discovered over years of seeking wisdom and applying its principles to my everyday existence. The beauty of these habits is that they don't require radical changes or sacrifices. Instead, they invite you to awaken to the sacredness of the ordinary, to find divinity in the mundane, and to cultivate a deep sense of presence in an often distracted world. So, if you're ready to embark on a transformative journey, to weave spirituality into the very tapestry of your life, I invite you to join me in exploring these 5 life-changing spiritual habits. Let us together discover how they can infuse your life with deeper meaning, connection, and purpose. Number 1. The sacred morning silence. Imagine waking up before the rest of the world, not to the jarring ring of an alarm clock, but to the gentle whisper of dawn. As the first rays of sunlight begin to illuminate the sky, you rise and make your way to a quiet space. Here, amidst the stillness of the early morning, you sit down, close your eyes, and simply are. You don't pray in the conventional sense, reciting memorized words or asking for specific favors. Instead, you open yourself up to the quiet presence that surrounds you, allowing it to fill you, to guide you, to heal you. This is what I call the sacred morning silence, a practice that has been instrumental in my own spiritual journey. It wasn't until I began setting aside the first 30 minutes of each day for this silent communion that I truly understood the depth of its transformative power. The silence isn't empty. It's pregnant with possibility, with the echoes of wisdom waiting to be heard. In this sacred space, I discovered that I am not separate from a higher power, but intricately connected to it. The boundaries between self and other dissolve, and I am reminded of my place in the grand tapestry of existence. During these quiet moments, I don't seek specific answers to particular questions. Rather, I tune into the music of the spheres, the symphony of creation, allowing its harmonies to resonate within me. Sometimes thoughts come, and I acknowledge them, then gently guide my focus back to the stillness. The benefits of this practice extend far beyond the realm of spirituality. In the silence, I found clarity of mind, focus for the day ahead, and a deep sense of inner peace. Problems that seemed overwhelming the day before often revealed their solutions in the quiet hours of dawn. Creative ideas bubbled up from depths I didn't know existed within me. Most importantly, I began to sense a presence. Call it God, the universe, divine love, that had always been there, waiting patiently for me to pause long enough to notice. This daily appointment with silence became my anchor, grounding me in the eternal, reminding me that no matter how chaotic the day might be, I am rooted in the stillness that birthed the universe. Number 2. The practice of gratitude as prayer. Imagine a shift in perspective, a subtle yet profound change in how you relate to the blessings that grace your life. Instead of merely acknowledging them, you allow each blessing to wash over you, to penetrate your heart, to become a prayer. This practice, which I call gratitude as prayer, is not about keeping a tally of blessings, but about savoring them, allowing them to nourish your soul. It wasn't until I integrated this practice into my daily routine that I truly appreciated the depth of its transformative power. Every evening, as I prepare for bed, I reflect on 3 things that have graced my day. These can be simple, like the warmth of the sun on my skin, or profound, like the love shared with a family member. But it's not just about acknowledging these blessings. It's about feeling them. I visualize each blessing, allowing it to expand within me like a wave of warmth, filling me with appreciation. This practice taught me that gratitude is not a passive emotion, but an active state of being. It's about opening myself up to the blessings that life offers, allowing them to shape me, to heal me, to guide me. When challenges arise, and they inevitably will, this practice helps me to shift my perspective. I look for the silver linings, the lessons, the opportunities for growth that each challenge presents. It's a continual practice of refinement, a daily recalibration of my heart and mind. Gratitude as prayer is not about ignoring pain or pretending that everything is perfect. It's about recognizing the beauty amidst the struggle, the hope amidst the despair. It's a reminder that even in the darkest of nights, the stars are still shining. Number 3. Walking as meditation. Imagine a form of meditation that doesn't require you to sit in a rigid posture, to empty your mind, or to escape to a secluded retreat. What if meditation could accompany you on your daily walks, transforming them into profound spiritual experiences? This is the essence of walking meditation, a practice that has been a cornerstone in my spiritual journey. No longer do I view meditation as a solitary activity confined to a specific time or place. Instead, I recognize that the spirit of meditation can infuse any moment, any activity, and most certainly my walks. 3 times a week, I venture out on what I call soul walks. These aren't ordinary walks. They're deliberate journeys infused with intention and presence. I choose routes that allow me to connect with nature, whether it's a wooded trail, a winding path along a river, or simply the quiet streets of my neighborhood. As I walk, I am acutely aware of my body, of each step, the rhythm of my breathing, the gentle sway of my arms. I am fully present in this moment, anchored by my physical sensations. Thoughts may arise, but I acknowledge them without judgment, allowing them to drift by like clouds passing overhead. My attention returns to the here and now, to the interplay of light and shadow, to the symphony of birdsong, to the rustling leaves whispering ancient secrets. Walking meditation allows me to listen not just with my ears, but with my entire being. I listen to the wind, to the murmur of the stream, to the laughter of children playing. In these sounds, I hear echoes of creation, reminders of the beauty that surrounds me. Walking meditation is a form of communion, a conversation between myself and the world. I share my joys and sorrows with the trees, with the mountains, with the rivers, knowing that they stand as silent witnesses, as eternal companions on my journey. Number 4, the art of sacred reading. Imagine approaching spiritual texts not as dry scriptures or dusty relics of the past, but as living, breathing words that hold the keys to your spiritual awakening. This is the essence of sacred reading, a practice that has profoundly influenced my spiritual journey. No longer do I read spiritual texts as mere books on a shelf. Instead, I see them as portals to wisdom, as guides on my path to self-discovery and enlightenment. Whether it's ancient teachings or contemporary insights, each word resonates within me, stirring my soul, challenging my beliefs, expanding my understanding. My approach to sacred reading is deeply personal and intuitive. I don't follow a set curriculum or feel compelled to read a specific book at a particular time. Instead, I listen to my inner guidance, allowing my intuition to lead me to the teachings that I most need in any given moment. It's a dynamic process where I engage with the text, highlighting passages that jump out to me, writing notes in the margins, and reflecting on how these words apply to my current circumstances. This practice has taught me that spiritual wisdom isn't meant to be hoarded or dogmatically followed. It's meant to be shared, lived, and most importantly, experienced. The wisdom contained in these texts isn't static. It unfolds and deepens with me, revealing new layers of meaning as I grow and evolve on my spiritual journey. Through sacred reading, I've discovered that spirituality isn't just a destination. It's a lifelong adventure, a dance between the timeless teachings of the ages and the ever-evolving seeker. Number 5. The gift of compassionate service. Imagine a spiritual practice that doesn't keep you confined to your meditation cushion or your prayer closet, but sends you out into the world, into the messy, vibrant tapestry of human existence. This is the essence of compassionate service, a practice that has been a guiding light in my spiritual journey. It's no longer enough for me to seek personal enlightenment while the world around me grapples with suffering, injustice, and despair. I recognize that my spiritual growth must be coupled with a deep commitment to service. Compassionate service isn't just an act of charity or a gesture of kindness, it's a spiritual imperative. It's a reminder that we are all interconnected, and that healing one part of creation also heals another. This principle guided me in my professional life as well, where I shifted from simply earning a living to seeing my work as a form of service, a way of contributing to the greater good. Whether it's through volunteering at a local soup kitchen, lending a listening ear to a friend in need, or standing up against injustice, every act of service is a prayer made manifest. It's a tangible expression of love in action. Through compassionate service, I've discovered that true fulfillment comes not from what we take, but from what we give. It's a profound realization that has enriched my life immeasurably. As I conclude this exploration of 5 life-changing spiritual habits, remember that the path to spiritual awakening is deeply personal. What resonates with one may not necessarily resonate with another. These habits are not a one-size-fits-all solution, but rather a source of inspiration, a collection of tools for you to experiment with and adapt to your unique journey. The most important aspect of this journey is to approach it with an open heart, a curious mind, and a willingness to embrace the unknown. Let these habits serve as a gentle nudge, a reminder that spirituality is not a distant pursuit, but an integral part of your everyday existence. It's in the quiet moments, in the simple acts of gratitude, in the meditative walks, in the sacred readings, and in the compassionate service that you touch the divine, within yourself and in the world around you. Your journey is unique and sacred. Trust in the unfolding of your path and embrace the spiritual richness that awaits you.